Are you looking for a one-of-a-kind way to celebrate Father's Day? Well, head to the skies. The 64th Flying Circus Air Show is bringing model planes, high-speed stunts, and family fun back to Butler County. And here to tell us more is Mark Feist from the Greater Cincinnati Radio Control Club, and he's brought one of his incredible planes, actually a couple of incredible planes for us today. So, Mark, thanks for being here again.
Oh, thanks for having me, Michelle. This is great.
Yeah, we had so much fun last time.
We did.
I'm so glad you reached out. So what can visitors expect from the Flying Circus? We know it's huge.
Yeah, the Flying Circus is an air show unlike any that you'll ever see anywhere else. It's all done with radio-controlled airplanes, and we'll have about 150 to 200 models flying during the show. And it's 3.5 to 4 hours long. Starts at noon on Saturday and on Sunday. Goes to about 3:30 or 4 in the afternoon. And you will see reenactments of historical events. You'll see jets flying like this one here, 175 to 200 miles an hour. You'll see maybe a flying lawnmower. You might see a witch. You might see a space shuttle fly. You'll see historical reenactments from World War I, World War II, and beyond. You'll see air races. I mean, it's just
Amazing.
a great show. And we also have, food and raffles and gifts and ice cream and all the stuff.
A little bit of something for everybody.
Yeah, and the kind of best part about it all, after you have a great time, know that the proceeds go to the cost of the show, and then we give them the rest to charities. And we give quite a bit of money to charities every year. So.
This is amazing. Okay, let's get to these planes because this, you said 170 miles an hour?
Yeah, this particular plane is called a Rebel. It's a radio-controlled jet, and it's actually a real jet. It has a jet engine in it. In fact, you want to take a look inside?
Yeah,
real quick?
let's do that. Let's take a look under the hood.
Yeah, why don't you pull that pin there for nose about an inch or so, and then I'll take this hatch off.
Okay.
And
wow.
look under the hood.
Look at that.
So this is a real jet engine back here, and it runs on jet fuel or kerosene.
I can kind of smell it a little bit.
Yeah, you can smell the kerosene.
Yeah.
And then it has all kinds of computer controls for the landing gear, and then I have my receiver for the ailerons and elevator and flaps and all
look at this detail. I mean, this is amazing.
All the controls.
Oh yeah, for the flaps of.
And I got takeoff flaps and landing flaps, just like the big airplanes and the big jets. Got ailerons for roll, and I got rudder and steering on the nose. I have elevator. I have brakes.
Anything a regular plane would have.
Yeah.
Even brakes. Yeah, I love that.
You fly it all with the transmitter.
Wow.
And you've got this receiver and then controls for the landing gear and controls for the jet engine. The turbine has its own computer control as it spools up. And this runs at about 130,000 RPM. If you can think about that for a second, it's a real jet engine. I can't wrap
my head around that.
It compresses the fuel just like a real jet engine, and the exhaust temperature is over 750 degrees centigrade, about 1,400 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, because the first thing I said when I saw this, can we fire it up?
Oh,
and
yeah,
you were like, no.
I said we could, but we'd melt your whole display here, so.
We wouldn't want to do that.
And we'd probably set off the fire alarm. So.
Yeah, and you have another plane back here, too.
Yeah, this one is really neat. What we're going to be doing this year, this is what we call a trainer plane, and I'll just kind of let you guys see it here a little bit. This is what we call a trainer plane.
Fairly light, too.
Fairly light and very, very stable. And what we're going to be doing this year, something new at the Flying Circus, instead of just all of us club members flying, we're going to have a free raffle. And every day we'll have 7 or 8 people that'll get to fly a plane at the show with an instructor pilot. So we hook up 2 radios together electronically, and then we're going to give you a basic ground school, take the plane off and turn it over to let you fly it. And I just simply throw a switch on this transmitter and then you have control.
That's cool.
And if you start nose diving into the ground, I throw the switch back and I have control.
Yeah, I love that.
And so we're going to let people fly the airplanes.
Is this the first year you're doing something like this?
Yeah, and we're actually going to give membership into our club for the rest of the year for anybody who gets to fly a plane.
Wow.
So they can come out, kind of calling it fly before you buy.
Wouldn't that be a great Father's Day gift for somebody, right?
Yes. And the other thing we're doing this weekend is a candy drop.
Oh.
I got a really big plane. We can put about 10 pounds of candy in it, and we get all the kids lined up. We fly it over and drop the candy on the runway to get to run out and grab the candy.
Is it just kids that can participate? Because I'd love to do something.
Well, if you're taller than the fence line. No, kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I love
just
it.
kids, 10 and under.
So tell me, what are you looking forward to most? Because you've done a lot of these, right? So what are you looking forward to most?
So we just really enjoy educating people about model aviation, and the Greater Cincinnati Radio Control Club is what we consider ourselves a community-based organization, and we enjoy having a big crowd, talking about the hobby, talking about aviation in general, and then giving back to the community.
Yeah.
And one of the things I always stress is model aviation is really a stepping stone into STEM. So we've had a lot of members who have science, technology, engineering type of careers or mathematics type of careers.
Right.
For example, we have one member who became a Top Gun student and now is a Top Gun instructor in F-18s.
Wow.
Our son is an F-16 pilot and captain in the Air Force.
And started kind of like with
Started with Model Aviation, both those guys. Our older son's an aerospace engineer for Raytheon. We have another member, Stephen, who's an engineer at General Electric who flies model airplanes. We have a couple young guys who opened up their own businesses coming out of this hobby, and they all still fly and build model airplanes. So
yeah. So where can people go for tickets? Because I know there are going to be a lot of people that want to show up for this.
Yeah. So you don't have to buy a ticket. Just show up. You go to rcflyingcircus.com, or you can look for the Flying Circus on Facebook. It's on Bob Meyer Road in Hamilton, at the Hamilton Airport or Butler County Regional Airport. You can also go past Jungle Gyms. It's about a mile up the road from Jungle Gyms.
People know that.
Young people know that.
Yeah.
And when you pull in, it's $5 for an adult, kids 7 and under free, and just come in and enjoy a great show.
That's great. And on Father's Day. Well, Mark, thanks so much. Good luck with everything, and so thankful to you for bringing the planes in.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
All righty.